Hello guys, welcome to Ikra Technology. So friends, today we will talk about namespace, which is a way to organize your code in C Sharp. Think the namespace is like a container that keeps your classes, structs, interfaces, enums, and delegates in a group, meaning that things which are related to each other are kept together so that the code remains well organized and name complex can be avoided. Now here is the structure of a namespace. As you can see, first we have to write the namespace as a keyword, then we have to name it whatever name of the namespace we have to give. We can give car, animals like this. Now here comes the class. We gave the class access modifier, then class name, then inside the class our method, whatever our custom methods are. Now here comes why do we use namespace? Okay, why do we use namespace? So the main purpose of the namespace is to keep related classes and types together. This makes the code easy to understand and manage and avoid name complex. Okay, sometimes there can be classes with the same name in your program or in different libraries. Namespace prevent these conflicts means you can create classes with the same name in different namespace without any problem. Okay, so here is an example below. Similarly, there are classes with the same name. Okay, now we have taken this example here in our Visual Studio Code. So you will see here, I will comment it first here. Now, what do we have to do? We have two animals. Okay, now there are two animals. Here are two classes in one namespace, both of which have the name animal. And inside the animal, we have to print some sounds like we have to print the sound of a pet dog and a wild animal. Okay, so here we have print the dog says woof woof, and here we have created another class of animal. What are we printing here? The lion says roar. Now here it is not allowing, so this is a name conflict. What is happening here? The namespace pets already contains a definition of for animal. Okay, the pet already contains the class of animal, so we cannot create another class. So we can create a class with the same name in different namespace, which means if we uncomment the namespace, then this namespace will become separate and this one will also become separate. Now we can create a class with the same name in program.cs. Here is animal and here is also animal. There will be no issue because we have divided in namespace. So there will be no issues of naming complex in it. Now look here. Now here is the animal. Here we have created dog make sound. Our class is animal. Here also we have created class animal. Here we have created lion make sound. Okay. So namespace to resolve the issue in the naming conflicts so that we can create a class with the same name. Now we have to access them here. If we have to access them, how will we do it? Look here, this has to be accessed from a different class, which means we have to access it in another class. So the main method is in the class program. So how we can access it? Now we have to access it through namespace. Okay, so here it is not static, it is void. Okay, so we need to create an object of it. We have to create an object because it is not static method, it is a non-static method, it is an instance method. Here we have taken pets. If we remove it and we create the object of the namespace, here we have taken pets. Okay, pet came. If we put a dot here, then see the option of animal class is coming automatically. We have taken the class. Okay, now here pet dot animal has come here. Now whatever object we want to create, I will give the name my dog. Okay, because I want to print the sound of dog. Then we have to use the new keyword. Okay, then see the suggestion of pet animal is coming directly. I put a new keyword, so the suggestion of pet animal is coming. I pressed enter, then I made such a bracket so it become an object. We can also pass it as a parameter. Here we have also made it for wild animals in the same way as for this namespace. We have created for wild animal namespace and above is for pets. And now for wild animals, for lion, I have taken my lion and called the lion make sound method. Now look here. Now we have to call it through the object means through the instance. So what did I do here? I called the variable my dog which we had created. I put a dot like this. So look, an option came in dog make sounds. So the system provides an option and then we gave brackets. Then that method will be called. Okay. If we will see after debugging, then look here, I will start it. I started it. Now it will debug. Okay. Now look here, it has been debugged. Debug happens only in the main method. Okay. So we will debug it now. So look here, what will we do here? We will do F10. Now this went to the animal object. Okay. So this went to the wild animal object. Now it will call make sound. As soon as it calls, look here, it will be printed. Sorry, it went inside F10. So we will change it back to F10 here. Look F10. Now look here, the dog says woof will be printed here. Okay. Now I went back to it, then the lion says roar gets printed. See, if we print here, then this was printed, and if we print it in the dog, then this was printed. Okay. Now what comes here? Now this was the naming conflict. Now some another class here, we have a different class. And now what do we have to print? Here we have an animal namespace. Here there is a class of type animal and here is a method which is static. It is not non-static. Okay, two types of animal. This is our method and we are printing it in console. Two types of animal sound. Okay, now we have to print here that whose sound is this. It is sound of two types of animal. So we have to print this also in the heading, but from another class. We have to take the method from another class. So what should we do? The namespace here is animal. We will use it here like this. I will write using here. If I will put animal, the option of animal came. Here you will see that there is an option of animal. I have pressed enter and pressed semicolon. Okay. Now if we want to print it here on the heading, so what will we do? So on the heading, we can print here also before the method. So here, what was in our class? Here you will see in the class, we have two types of animals and types of animals. What will we print types of animals? Okay, it will show the option for it. See, types of animal. Types of animal option will be given. 1 second. What is it? Type of animal. Type of animal. Look, the option has came type of animal. For this, I will use dot here. As I put dot, look here, then there is an option of type of animal. Now, why are we using it here? This here. Look, here we directly call the class and call the method because that method is static. So we can access it like this. Okay. If we make my dog static too, then we can access that also. Look, I will make my dog static now. So we can call it directly. I will remove it from here. What was its name? Animal. Okay. So I will do animal dot dog make sound. Animal. See the animal option came dot animal dot dog make sound. Animal, it is static. It should be public so that we can access it. So we took animal dot. It still does not come here. So it will have to be accessed from pets only. Pets dot animal dot see. Then the option of dog make sound is coming. Yes. See, there was namespace. So what do we have to do? If there is a namespace, then we will call it through the proper namespace. Okay. It will be okay if it's not public. But we have namespace in pets. So we will have to call through the namespace only. We are calling that class, then call its method. If I remove the static, then it will not show me the option. Okay. Now it's static. That's why it's allowing me directly. Now here, the namespace of this we have directly used above. That's why we are calling directly that class and then the method. Now here we call it look. I will debug it. Let me start it. It has been debugged. The window has come here. It has become like this. Okay. Now here I pressed F10. I have made an object of the wild animal. Now look at these two types of animals. Now see, it will get printed. Look here, two types of animal sound. Okay. Next, what comes our pet animal dog makes sound. Now that is static, so we call it through namespace, then class, and then direct method. Now, if you print it, see it got printed. The dog says woof. Okay. Next, print the lion. See here the lion is also printed. The lion says roar. Okay. So if we move it forward here, then it will end. Okay. So today we saw about namespace, and here is its explanation, which is above code properly, and below you have the task which you have to practice this task so that you get a good understanding related to the namespace. So today we saw namespace in C sharp. Okay, thank you.